welcome to this week's video, which is all about starting to unprocess your diet. The first thing I think that you need to consider when you want to start looking at making your diet more healthy is spending more time on planning and preparing your food. And this is usually the first obstacle that most people fall down at, because they start well, but then life gets busy and those habits get broken and they go back to eating what is easy to get hold of and is normally processed. So the first thing to do is to think about, how am I currently spending my time? Is there windows of opportunity during my week where I can use that time to either plan my meal plan for the following week, plan my shopping list, and create meals from scratch? And I suppose the best way of me describing is what I tend to do. So I will write a shopping list by hand, and that will be all the basic things. I usually do that over a couple of days, taking about 15 minutes at a time and leaving it out so that if I find things that I've missed out, I add them on. I then do an online shop and I put on that basic shopping list, and then I start to think about my meal plan for the following week. I plan what they are through using Good Food, BBC Good Food. And the wonderful thing about BBC Good Food is that you can transfer the ingredients list straight into your Tesco shop, so I do that. And over time, what I've done is I've created meal planning weeks and food shopping lists, which you can save in your online shopping, so that you can either regurgitate an old week if you're running short of ideas or you're going to be busy, or you can just continue to invent and create new meal plans for each week. On the Good Food, BBC Good Food website, you can actually save your recipes in collections, so you can create all the ones that work really well. You can put into a record, so you can go back to those. And then what I tend to do is I tend to get my shopping on a Friday, and then on the weekend I will use that time to do some bulk cooking. So I tend to do a big bulk, like a curry or a chilli or a stew, and I will use that for the week ahead, and then I will freeze some of that for the next time I do this week's meal plan. I also do some healthy snacks like energy balls, which you can just put in a food processor and create small sweet snacks that you can use instead of just jumping into a bar of chocolate. But I also buy things like cereal bars, dark chocolate, because that's pretty good, nuts and seeds, so they're easy to grab hold of. Also make a soup or a salad, so that will keep me going at lunchtime, and I can take those in snack boxes and take them to out to work if I need to. So overall, I would say that it probably takes me a couple of hours over the weekend, and not necessarily all on the same day, to do the meal preparation. The shopping I do over a few nights, so I'd say probably 10-15 minutes in the evenings. And then doing the actual meal plan for the following week, if I'm doing a new one, that can probably take about half an hour to organise, I would say. But I don't do that every week, because sometimes I just regurgitate an old list. The only other thing that I think sometimes stops people from starting to plan and eat more healthy is I think it's going to be more expensive. And I think these days you can honestly save so much money, because there are so many value options out there. And I've spent a lot of time going into Aldi and Lidl and getting my fruit and veg from these places maybe saving on some certain things there and then buying more premium food from other places, or just going for the main supermarket brand, or buying in bulk and getting the offers. So I think, again, if you are, it's a bit like the time really, if you really want to eat more healthily, then you will look at where you're spending your money, and you'll find an opportunity to take, to save some portion of that and start to use it for healthy eating. I hope that's been useful. I know that suddenly music has appeared probably in this video. That's because my daughter's come home. So there you go, a little bit of entertainment behind my voice. I hope this week's been a good one, and I'll catch you in a couple of weeks.